Izzy Ogbeide. Take am easy with Peter Obio. Take am easy. I saw the post you made on TikTok about Peter Obi. But I also saw your sincerity, particularly from the way you spoke. You were sincere. But I feel you were sincerely wrong. This is not to attack you. This is me trying to reach out to you, to challenge you. To challenge you. Because you made two insinuations that I feel were incorrect and were probably based on wrong information that you got. So in this video, I am going to provide my evidence to you to show to you that those conclusions that you made about Peter Obi, two of them, were wrong. And if after you see the evidence that I'll play in this video, you still feel that you are not convinced, please reach out to me. Let's have a public debate on this issue. Bring your reservations, whatever doubts you still have, bring them. But the insinuations you made in that video, two of them, they are wrong. First of all, for the benefit of those who have not seen the video, and as a reminder, so that we provide the proper context for the evidence that I'm going to give, I will play a portion of the video that you made or posted on TikTok.
I will not be deceived again. All of you can put it in one place. I have learned to do my research and to look at leader very, very closely. A leader that easily run. Nigeria. You know how Nigeria be. If you not put equivalent for nyash, you know palm fruit, this seed na palm fruit, you need to choke on for nyash, you can't sit down before you feel deal with the Nigeria people. A leader that easily say, I don't want wahala, can easily collect wahala. Because first, who are you surrounding yourself with? We need to think that. It's affecting you. You might think I'm abroad. It's affecting my money. It's affecting me financially. What is affecting you financially is affecting you. I'm telling you. Wait till you spend £1,000 put, it will increase to £3,500. It's not a joke. It's not a comedy center. It's not something you can tell me, come to Nigeria now because my money is in Nigeria and I'm not in Nigeria. We need someone that can do the job. A man that can stand and say, no, give me details. Not, okay, that's fine. I don't need problem. I don't need wahala. You don't need wahala. You want to be a Nigeria president. Oh, I just leave. I don't have issue with them. I don't need wahala. You cannot be a Nigeria president. There is, go to Anambra State. The people of Anambra no rate Peter Obi. Go and do your research. I've done my research. I have done my research. I don't do research. Yeah, people of Anambra complain and talking. Old videos. I open mouth, my jaw drop. Many of you have not done research. You are following group. You are following faith. Unfollow me. Don't follow me. I'm not group. The people you worship today on social media, go and rewatch their old videos. How they supported a 14 years old. I'm talking about VDM. How he supported a 14 years old that was raped. He came to social media to tell us that girl get to boyfriend. That matter was never taken serious. I went back. I was looking at stuff. I'm like, Jesus, what was wrong? That was that mentality. And if you are a person that has sense, you unlearn and learn new things. You have to always go back and look and say, what did I miss? Go and look at this person's old videos. I'm like, this is group. Content creator that want to blow. They will follow. Hey, it's when we do this, we get view. I don't want your view. I don't think I do. I don't want that view. I don't want that like. No, I'm not selfish. Because you see Nigeria, if Nigeria better, we there abroad go benefit more. Yes. We go benefit more. As it's spoiled so with Tinubu, Buhari, and the rest. We don't gain anything. Things are more expensive. Before people go come play you 419 join, it doesn't benefit me. In 2014, 2015, we were desperate, looking for a savior. I can say 80% of us were ignorant. We were stupid. Yes, because we needed Buhari. We thought he can rescue us. Not knowing the history of Buhari, how Buhari terrorized people when he was a military, right? We didn't do our research. We were always desperate for a savior. We get that mentality as Nigerians to look for savior. One man to come and change things, one woman to come and change things. We are programmed into that. That was like 13 to 12 years ago. Even if it was 11 years ago, Tinubu and Buhari became president, right? Before then, they thought they plot the twist to remove Jonathan. You and me didn't know. Pikin wey dey 10 years, that time is 21 years today, when Buhari became president. I want you to tell me where you were, for where you did for that 2015. See, even us abroad, I remember so well. I need down, they pray to God. Say we need help for Nigeria. God, give us Buhari. Buhari will come and rescue us. Baba, please. Not doing a single research about Buhari. Not even looking into Buhari. They just put on to us. Tinubu was among the people who give Buhari to us. He and Buhari na best friend. Buhari come enter. Oh, Jesus. Jesus. When Buhari come out, hey, 2005, we were there abroad. We thought it was good for us to be sending money. Whereas, to send your parents 200,000 a month was nonsense. And then we started looking for another Messiah. We say we need Messiah. We need Messiah. Tinubu Buhari dog by also. Buhari kill also. We need. Now we take carry Peter Obi. We carry 2023. Not doing a single research. Okay. Now yes say people that will come here now to talk to me. Now yes say wait till the year. Now they want to talk. Wait till another person talk for comment section. Wait till another person right. Now they want to talk. We are used to that. See, you people, you cannot deceive me again. I have learned for Buhari time to do my research and to look at leaders closely. You see a leader that easily run from conflicts, that easily give up, that easily just change, cannot rule Nigeria. Hey, you don't know Nigeria.
From this video, you made two insinuations. Number one, that Peter Obi is weak. Peter Obi avoids battles. Peter Obi changes political parties. That's the first insinuation that you drew. And you said you did your investigation to arrive at that conclusion. The second insinuation or conclusion that you made was that Peter Obi's performance as a governor of Anambra State was bad. Those were the two insinuations. Before I come to analyze and respond to these two conclusions that you drew about Peter Obi that I sincerely believe are wrong, let me play you a clip that shows the evidence of what Peter Obi did as governor of Anambra State. Please, take your time to watch. It's a short clip, about 4 minutes or so. Watch this 4 minutes clip. Any portion of the clip that you still feel is false, it's an open challenge. Reach out to me and we will correct it or discuss it. And I'm making this appeal because I see that you are sincere. At the end of the day, you want a Nigeria that works. That's what we all want. So if you are having some misrepresentation about Peter Obi, then for me, it is to reach out to you to explain. I am very, very sure, I am convinced in my spirit that based on your sincerity, if you see the evidence that I'm going to play to you now, I'm sure it will clear some of your doubts, if not all, so that you can draw the right conclusion. I see also that in that video, you did not exactly support APC. You also said Tinubu and Buhari and the APC are responsible for the way the country is today. And so it is important for me. I respect you a lot. I respect you a lot. And I will want to have you on the side of Peter Obi. And that's why I'm doing this. So if not Peter Obi, based on these two insinuations that you made, then who? Because we can't just give up and do nothing. If we give up and do nothing, we are essentially supporting and promoting Tinubu or the APC. We can't be neutral. Staying on the sideline or staying on the fence is actively supporting Tinubu and the APC. We can't do nothing. So if on the one hand you have complained about Tinubu, Buhari and the APC, and on the other hand you are complaining about Peter Obi, you raise these two objections, then what is the way forward? I believe your assumptions about Peter Obi are wrong. That's why I'll play you this evidence. Please watch.
Mr. Peter Obi's administration built from scratch Chukwuemeka Odumegwu University Teaching Hospital with 25 building structures. His government funded transformation of massive infrastructural development, accreditation of 12 health institutions and 2 hospitals, and also built 10 maternal and childcare centers across the state. He is the first governor to purchase medical equipment worth over 135 million naira and 50 ambulances for the health sector in Anambra State, which remain functional till today. He built and equipped Dr. Jonwilo Heart Center in St. Joseph Hospital, Adazinnuku, where heart operations are performed. Anambra State is the first state in Nigeria to distribute more than 30,000 computers to secondary schools. Mr. Peter Obi distributed about 700 buses to secondary schools in Anambra State and built 200 primary school blocks. He donated the sum of 300 million naira to Anglican churches and 440 million naira to Roman Catholic churches to rehabilitate their missionary schools. During his tenure, he gave 1 million naira each to more than 160 first-class graduates. To promote reading culture in the state, he went ahead to build a well-equipped library known as Prof. Kennedy Dike Library, Oka. He also rehabilitated the divisional library in Onitsha and gave 500,000 naira to each secondary school in the state to provide library materials. This boosted the student performance from the 26th position in Nigeria to the first position. The security improvement was exceptional as he provided security vehicles to 177 communities in the state. He cleared pension and gratuity owed since 1990 to the tune of about 37 billion naira and also paid monthly stipend to the elderly in the state. Mr. Peter Obi built the first secretariat complex in Anambra State to house the various Anambra State government ministries that were scattered all over the state. His good governance attracted the second largest brewery in the world, known as Sabmela, to build their first greenfield facility in the state. He was recognized by the Millennium Development Goals, MDG, as the best governor in the implementation of their programs in Nigeria. Peter Obi constructed 2 bridges across the popular Agulu Lake in Anyocha local government area of Anambra State at the cost of 2 billion naira. He funded Agulu Lake Hotel Project, Golden Tulip, and reconstruction of Upper Iweka bridges at the axis of Enugu-Onitsha Expressway with 6 lanes. Peter Obi constructed 800-kilometer of road network between rural and urban areas. Some of the roads include Ibariam Internal Road, Ekulobia Ezinifite Road, Niger Drive Onitsha, Ifite Dunu Road, construction of Zik Avenue and Mpo Flyover, 30 verifiable bridges: Ezu Ebenebe Bridge, Oka North, Isuanyocha Bridge, Opaka River Bridge, pedestrian bridge at permanent site Unizik Junction, Oka. He created industrial parks as catalysts for industrialization. He constructed and commissioned the Governor's Lodge at Annex Onitsha, FMR Customary Court of Appeal Complex, High Court buildings at Nnewi and Ogidi, Judges' Quarters at Onitsha. His visionary leadership brought unprecedented transformation to the local government in Anambra State. He made provision for 1.2 billion naira credit facilities to farmers in the state and cleared a 20 million naira debt owed banks as a result of the 2012 flood devastation. Peter Obi's administration purchased 90 buses and taxis for Anis Mass Transit Company. He adopted the best practice in waste disposal and provided over 300 million naira worth of waste evacuation trucks. The Debt Management Office rated Anambra as the least indebted state in Nigeria. Mr. Peter Obi handed 75 billion naira to his successor, Mr. Willie Obiano.
From what you have seen now, again, you are open or you are free to counter any portion of that video that you feel is wrong. You're free to counter it. Reach out to me, please. We need to work together. Your desire to see a Nigeria that works is genuine from what I can sense. And I believe that we can work together to manifest that Nigeria that you dream about, that you desire. Now let's answer some few questions. You say Peter Obi is weak. He avoids battles. He changes political parties. I hope this, your conclusion, is not based on the propaganda that people have driven about Peter Obi. Is it because Peter Obi changed political parties that you say he is weak? Is it because Peter Obi changed political parties that you say he avoids battles? If it is that, then easy. You're wrong. Go back to when Peter Obi was governor of Anambra State. Against the wishes and desires of those who were used to looting public funds, he reduced the cost of governance to the extent that every member of the Anambra State House of Assembly were against him. And besides, take note, when Peter Obi became governor in 2006-2007, he was on the platform of APGA. All the members of the State House of Assembly were members of PDP. They were not from his political party. And he stood his ground. He refused to increase or pad the budget of Anambra State. He refused. Against the desires and the instructions, I am using the word instructions now, of the members of the State House of Assembly of Anambra State. He stood against them. They impeached him, he went to court, he came back. They impeached him again, he went to court, he came back. If he was afraid of battles, would he go against those state House of Assembly members? Would he go against them? He went against the cabals in Anambra State. Those who were used to inflating government contracts. He went against them. They did not like it. Izzy, I want to challenge you. If you went to Anambra State and you heard from anybody that complained about Peter Obi, those were the people who were looting public funds. They were used to it, and they did not like the fact that Peter Obi was cutting down on government spending and stopping corruption. They didn't like it. They say when you fight corruption, corruption fights back. Izzy Ogbeide, I put it to you that the people you spoke to that were disgruntled about Peter Obi are people that are the cabals that were used to looting inflated government contracts. They are those people. When you send money to the Ministry of Health, the money disappears. Peter Obi didn't like it, so he decided that he would send the money directly to the hospitals, to the doctors, to the nurses. The established agencies in charge of those governors and nurses, the associations, they went against Peter Obi because they were used to siphoning public funds. Peter Obi didn't want that. That was why they went on strike for over a year. Many people use this, oh, the doctors went on strike for over a year. They don't tell you why those doctors went on strike for over a year when Peter Obi was governor of Anambra State. At the end of the day, Peter Obi was able to, even when they went on strike, the monies were going directly to who needed it in the healthcare sector of Anambra State. And when the same people saw the good that Peter Obi was doing, they called off the strike by themselves. If Peter Obi was avoiding battle, if he was weak, will he go against these people? On the issue of political party, I have said it before and I'll say it again. Please, Izzy, I hope you take your time to just listen to what I want to say for the sake of Nigeria, our country. A political party is a special purpose vehicle in Nigeria. There's no political party with ideologies. And if a political party is a special purpose vehicle, think of it as a vehicle. You get out of your house, you enter a keke or you enter a bus, you are going to walk. And then along the way, the keke or the bus broke down. Remember, you don't know the state of the bus or the keke, whether the engines are good, whether the tires are good, whether the brakes are good. You don't know. You don't know who the driver of that keke is or that bus. You don't know whether the driver is a kidnapper, whether the driver is an amateur. You don't know. But you have a goal. You have a destination to get to your office, your place of work. You enter that vehicle. It turns out that along the way, something happened, the vehicle broke down. Do you stay with that vehicle? Do you stay with that vehicle? Or do you look for another vehicle to take you to your destination? That is how political parties are in Nigeria. Until we get to such a point where political parties are based on ideologies, politicians will keep jumping. Besides, not only Peter Obi, Atiku, they have all changed parties. Only one or two politicians in Nigeria have not changed parties. Tinubu has changed parties. Many people say, no, he didn't change party, he changed name. No. SDP that Tinubu won elections on in 2023 still exists today. Why didn't Tinubu continue in SDP in 1999? He joined AD, where Afenifere leaders were the ones that were in charge of that party. Because AD was made up of Afenifere leaders that were far senior to him, far more neutral and balanced to him, that didn't support his style of politics, he executed a coup. He moved away the key people structures of AD to form AC. AD still existed until late when they were deregistered. After Tinubu went from AD to AC, AD still existed. So he changed party. From AC, in 2027, he needed to change again because he wanted to expand beyond the Southwest. And so, with the support of people like them Atiku, them Nuhu Ribadu, he formed ACN. In 2015, it changed again from ACN to APC. These are special purpose vehicles. I'm talking about political parties now. So, can you really be fair when you say that Peter Obi is weak just because he changed a special purpose vehicle? Would it be fair to blame him to say, oh, you don't have money to buy a car, you are taking public vehicle, and then the public vehicle broke down along the road, and you are blaming him for not staying to make sure the driver fixes the vehicle before he gets to work easy. That would not be fair. It will not be fair. The second conclusion you made about Peter Obi was that his performance as governor of Anambra State was bad. I've tried to explain this before, and I have played you that video. So here's my challenge to you, Izzy Ogbeide. What is it that you heard about Peter Obi that was bad? Be specific. If the video of his performance that I played you now did not explain it, let us know. What is it that you heard about Peter Obi's performance as governor of Anambra State that you were not comfortable with? I'll ask you a few questions. Number one, did Peter Obi pay up all the gratuity of all the workers, both areas? Did he do that? Easy. Please answer. Two, did Peter Obi reduce cost of governance in Anambra State? Three, did Peter Obi leave $150 million plus 75 billion naira behind for Obiano when he was leaving office? Did Peter Obi change the face of education in Anambra from number 26 to number 1? Did Peter Obi receive award for the Federal Express Road Management Authority, FEMA, for constructing the best road network in Nigeria? Did Peter Obi receive award as being the only government official that has purchased the highest number of laptops from any company, including HP, in this country? Did Peter Obi receive the best governor in terms of SDG in the area of education, in the area of health? Did he achieve these things or not? Before Peter Obi became governor, are you aware that governors like Ngige were being kidnapped and thugs and banditry was taking over Anambra State? Are you aware that he so restored sanity that the Inspector General of Police commended him for being the state with the best security network? Easy. These are statements of fact. These are statements of fact. And he did all of these things without borrowing 1 naira in his 8 years as governor of Anambra State. All of these things that I mentioned, what is your answer to them? Do you doubt that these are the track record or the scorecard of Peter Obi? If they are, why would you be confused to even say, oh, you put them on the same platter, the same level with APC, Tinubu, Buhari? How? Izzy Ogbeide, one question for you. What is that one thing that is at the bottom of all of the problems that Nigerians are facing today? There's insecurity in Nigeria. There's bad roads infrastructure. There is poor, epileptic, yet expensive electric power. There is expensive petrol, price of petrol per liter. There is the devaluation of the naira, the fraudulent removal of fuel subsidy. Healthcare nko, education nko, all of these are the problems that people point to. Let me ask you, what is at the bottom of all of this? Is it not corruption? Between or among the 4 front runners for the presidency in 2027, knowing that the insecurity, the poor infrastructure, the electricity, high tariff, and epileptic, all of these problems are linked to corruption. Knowing that if you take away corruption, insecurity will die in less than 6 months. Knowing that if you take away corruption, all the roads that have been awarded and re-awarded every year but are not constructed, Abuja Lokoja, Lokoja Okene, Okene Auchi, Auchi Benin, Benin Warri, all these are an example of one stretch of road. These roads are being awarded every year, but they are never constructed, never completed. And they are in terrible conditions as I speak to you. Why are they not constructed? Corruption. Education is in poor state today. Go to any public government school. You see them, sometimes children are sitting on the ground. Most times the teachers that even teach them are teachers that are paid by NGOs or PTA. They are called PTA teachers. Why? Is it that monies were not allocated? Monies were allocated, but the monies never get to those that really need them. Corruption. Corruption is at the heart of any problem you can think of that we are experiencing in Nigeria today. Now, based on Peter Obi's track record, who do you think among the front runners, Peter Obi, Tinubu, Atiku, all of them, who do you think would solve corruption better? Let's think along this line so that we can queue behind the right candidate. There's a reason we have to kick out the current APC. Their impunity. They feel that they have mastered the art of rigging. They feel that they don't need to do the things that are in the benefit of the people. Because if they do, the money they spend on palliative, on buying votes, the rice, the this, the that, if they spent that money to develop the people and stop corruption, there will be no need for all of those things. Corruption is critical. And then we are just a consuming economy. Who do you think is best to solve corruption? Izzy Ogbeide. I'm saying this because I believe you are very, very sincere. Please, in your sincerity, look into these issues that I have raised. Let us take back our country from the hands of those that are holding it down. I beg you, Izzy. Peter Obi is the way. Peter Obi is the man. Peter Obi is the plan to recover and take back Nigeria and set it on the right path. I await your response.